Yeah, greetings molweni. Sanibonani. Siphinde sinibingeleleke ngani zakwethu kolunye uhlelo lwingqayizi Valides Durban Network. I am your host uSabela. Insizwa yakandabasi le phansi eMkhomazi. Siyazi ukuthi kade sagcinana kodwa ke sibuyile kwi podcast yethu eyinqambothi. Ke namhlanje ngani zakwethu nginiphathele uTho the Space Rocker intokazi yakwaZulu. Asibingelele sisi.
Hi, unjani?
Ngiyaphila njani wena?
I'm good, thanks.
By the way, you just look awesome, and that just goes with the question: why is it important to dress up?
Oh, thank you for the compliment.
Yeah.
I think dressing up is important because it communicates
Yeah.
how you see yourself, what you vision for yourself. Historically, ukugqoka, especially in the African context,
Yeah.
kwakuyinto that people used to identify themselves. It also was used to communicate your position in society. Ukuthi ushadile noma ushadile
Yeah.
uphuma kweyiphi clan, yabo. So it was identity more than anything. And so I think it's important to dress up to look good because that's how people are going to identify you. That's what you also are communicating
Yeah,
to people. But also it makes you feel good, man.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
And
yeah.
I think when you feel good, you are able to be good to others as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sinokubona kakhulu abantu besifazane uthola ukuthi kuyiphuzela nje itiye elingatheni mhlambe can be at the sun cause something ufika umuntu egqoke econsa mfethu eyophuza iti eyodla nje just food. Does that make sense? Does it resonate with the idea?
Like ngishilo eqaleni ukuthi in the African context ukugqoka identity, it's part of who we are, you know. And njengoba kade ngishilo ukuthi because ukuthi i-social class yakho we belong kweyiphi clan and all of that. And then came colonization where bathi si uncivilized bafaka amathai ukuthi okay modern dresses uma ugqoka isuit kumele ube ukuthi uya kule occasion nakule occasion. So if you're looking at it from the modern or colonized perspective, you would feel that it doesn't make sense ukuthi umuntu uzofika egqoke econsa. But if you're looking at history and why as black people sikuthanda ukugqoka, part of it was that it was indlela yokuba rebellious ukuthi njengoba sasicindezwelwe abantu would find ukugqoka as a sense of ukubakhumbuza ukuthi they are worth it, they are deserving of nice things, they are deserving of respect, yabo. So umuntu mayigqokile econsa, that's what they're communicating. Ukuthi I'm worth it.
Yeah.
I'm worth being seen. I'm worth being in this space. And this is how I see myself. So the people that feel like you're doing too much, they're doing little. Yeah.
Yeah. But like siyasibona in most cases kuyenzeka uthola ukuthi la ufika khona abantu bayigqokele ophaqa nje lapho wena you have rock like your favorite dress and like you'd feel like not now you outdone yourself or you are in a wrong space because like la ukhona abantu just chilled and they just decided to make it simple yet when you are something else.
I'm gonna go back to my point. Yes, I note what you're saying, and it's important ukuthi you must read the room. But that does not mean you have to blend in.
Yeah.
So umbuzo wakho is phrased njengokuthi uma ufika kuleyo ndawo leyo kumele ublende in. Really, I'd say it depends on the person because again ukugqoka
Yeah.
and how we want to identify ourselves is, you know, subjective.
Yeah.
So it would depend on that person.
Yeah.
Mina, I would go into spaces dressing however I feel, and I would, you know, think would say, oh, maybe I did a little too much.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I feel good.
Yeah.
And I'm going to communicate. I'm going to have fun, you know? And people are going to be like, ooh, indlela omuhle ngayo besithi awukhulumiseki. Or, you know, just because...
Athi ugeza ngobisi.
You know, just because of indlela obukeka ngayo. But... it doesn't change who I am,
Yeah.
you know? And that is a wholesome spirit that likes communicating and socializing.
So, abantu abaningi baye bathi mabephumelela balishiya ilokishi, you know, and migrate to suburb areas, cities and other stuff.
Yeah.
Yini kakhulu ukuthi uyabukenza lokho?
It's tenfold. You know, it's a variety of things, and that is being economically, okunye psychologically, mase kuba history nje ye logish ukuthi vele ilogishi it was designed, you know, to oppress people. History yakhona is not good. Mase kuba ukuthi when umuntu seba successful, it's only nature ukuthi you want a safer space, you want a space where uzoba convenient ukuthi uthole ama services, whereas elokishini akukho kanjalo. Also there's poor savers, public savers, and there's also high crime, and also ilokishi is associated with impilo edabukisayo, poverty, with impilo edabukisayo. Really, you know? So umuntu when they make it, uyafuna ukuthi ingqondo yakhe ibe free from leyo mindset nama stereotypes ahlanganiswe nabantu baselokishini. And I'm conflicted. Ngaloko, one, ngiyafisa ukuthi when people leave the township bashiya kune investment.
Yeah.
You know, ukuthi don't disconnect, because that's what shaped you. So do not disconnect from the township. Ngendlela ukuthi okay usuphumelile wena, now you don't want anything to do with the township. And which is what most people do. And I guess ileyonto le that raises us questions ukuthi kanti kunjani elokishini, why abantu mase bephumelele babaleke, and yet ilokishi produces some of the greatest scientists, you know, ama artists, global artists, professionals, abantu that have the skills, the knowledge, as well as the resources and influence, you know, to make the township better. But they don't. And that what saddens me, because uma sikhala ngalezi zinto lezo zokuthi the township is associated with ukudabukisa, ayinawo ama resources, and when we make it, why do we remove ourselves? Because we didn't like it when tina siphila ngaphansi kwaleyo ngcindezi yabo. And also yabo indaba yelokishi fethu it
Ngathakatha futhi elokishini.
oh, and they would say that. But for me, I feel that ilokishi has been stereotyped so much that nabantu abaphila khona bagcina sebephila lawo ma stereotypes. Uyabo?
Yeah.
Nengqondo yabo uthola ukuthi isifunctiona ngendlela within ama boundaries alama stereotypes, of which is sad. And that is what you know, I believe, as a person that works with community radio station, and now I come from Mlazi, and Mlazi gune ne community radio station manje ukuthi, you know, the community radio stations have so much work to do free abantu baselokishini to unchain them from oppression, yomqondo ukuthi bayeke ukuvaleleka kanje uyabo and ngingenza isibonelo njengokuthi I was having a conversation with this guy ethi umngane wakhe got an opportunity to go play for Pirates.
Yes.
And he played good football, yabo. But wathi mabefika lapho angazi babephumile and he drank, yabo. Base baxoshwa ke ngoba baphuza. And you would find that even elokishini ngathola umuntu ukuthi uhlale for 2 years engasebenzi, but as soon as ethola umsebenzi uzontshontsha noma uzofika emsebenzini edakiwe, and that is a mindset yabanye abantu baselokishini. Engithi it's something that needs to be taught ukuthi they need to unlearn lawo ma behaviors, uyabo. So for ilokishi ngaphandle ukuthi lidinga ama resources nani kodwa badingwa futhi ukufundiswa, badinga ukuqaqwa ngokomqondo, you know.
So what can be done to address lack of mentorship elokishini? Because we've seen a lot of guys ezikhule elokishini uthola ukuthi i-role model yakhe umabhiza ushaya ikari ubuya nekari aspine la aroundini uyabhema, someone is a drug lord kanjalo yini engenziwa kahle kahle uku-addressa lezo zinto?
It's a lot of things, but also I think it ties into what I said earlier on about successful artists, professionals that make it and disconnect from the township.
Yeah.
Those are the people that should be mentoring. Those are the people that should be providing programs, sponsoring programs that will help mentor lezi ingane labafana laba. But also, you know, enye into mina eyayingiphathe kabi and that I see it being a problem is that we have bad men and good men in society.
Yeah.
But the decent and good men, they like to live their lives in the corner.
Yeah.
Because vele bona abenzanga lutho olurongo, ba right, baphila impilo yabo, peaceful, and they don't wanna voice out ama frustrations abawabonayo nani because bona ba good.
Yeah.
And that is a problem.
Yeah.
Because when they do that, you find that we have bad men that are aba-broadcaster lo moya wabo ngcolile into society while bona bethule. So my other thing is we need more good men, you know, speaking up and addressing izinto, adding their voice, so that also young boys can see ukuthi what a good man looks like. Okunye ke futhi ngisakhuluma ngo-broadcast. In our society, we have a thing of focus more on the negative side of especially black men and men in society. And yes, they should be addressed because what they're doing is really disgusting. You know? Kodwa, I feel also there's not enough content to celebrate good men. You know? To promote good men and to just pusha lo moya lo. And I think pusha lo moya lo ingane young boys abakhula in society bazobona lo moya lo uphila, and they will also see ukuthi umuntu wesilisa oqotho kwi society wamukelwa kanjani ngabantu, yabo. And lokho kwamukela lokho kuzobanikeza nabo uqhuquzeleka ukuthi this is how I'd like to be accepted, this is how I'd like to be identified in society, yabo. So as much as they are bad men but I also feel that as women as well, we have a duty of amplifying, you know, energy no moya wamadoda aqotho.
Yes. I guess bheke kakhulu na ku modern relationships. Do you think uthando la manje uthando impela lo lesilaziyo, or it's just based on the material things?
Okay, love has always been a structure of a relationship. It has always been based on material. From ancient. People,
Huh?
yeah.
What?
Yeah. So, my relationships were based on survival before. Kuma ba 100,000, 170,000 ago when scientists look.
Yeah.
Ukuthi abantu, they came together because they wanted to survive.
Yeah.
And again, they would look, even animals, they would look at umuntu unama survival instincts. Ukuthi lo muntu lo uyena ozokwazi ukuthi angivikele uma kufika izilwane or whatever, so I will stick to because it's safe. They providing protection, you know? And then we African context, it was ukuthi makuhlangana imndeni, we are growing, we are coming together because we share the same values. Kunama political alliance. But it was not solely based on feelings.
Yeah.
Yabo? So what happened ukuthi as si evolve,
Yeah.
ama philosophers ebhala incwadi, love letters, nane,
Yeah.
and discovering ukuthi okay, as much as sabantu we have a desire for companionship, uyabo? Nako kunye okuphilayo, kunama emotions that can exist, you know, beyond ukuthi sihlanganiswe ukuthi wena you can protect me, you can provide, you know, materials for me ukuthi ngidle, ngivikeleke, uyabo, ngikuzalele. But actually we can be intimate, you know? And so that's when this whole love thing and but I think where the issue went wrong is when indaba yama emotions took over. Because even if you look at the empires that are built and how ama countries and nations are building wealth and maintaining wealth within ilo, it's not solely based on love. It's based on alliance. It's based on wealth, on maintaining that. Yabo?
Yeah.
And I think for us, thina savele safuna ukufaka inhliziyo kakhulu, and that ruined things because
ibingekho lento kushuthi yothando, this, I mean, attachment, that is so much nowadays. So we were more like behaving like animals, whereby you know ukuthi mangikhona akho umuntu ozokuthinta, and I'll go out there and hustle for you.
yeah,
Humans were like that, right?
they evolved, but they were like that at some point.
Yeah.
And they evolved. And we do embrace evolve and having emotions. But what I'm saying is,
Shuthi mawuthi wena personally you do embrace that evolution that has been happening. So uthi ku right ngale ndlela osekungakhona noma?
I'm saying the issue manje ukuthi you want emotional attachment, you want a provision, materials, resources. You also want a disciplined, evolved individual who thinks a certain way.
Yeah.
Zonke lezo zinto uyifuna kumuntu oyedwa. Uyabo? And now that has become a problem because people are not perfect.
Yeah.
Bengekho perfect. It's hard. It exists, but it's hard to find all of these things in one person.
Yeah.
Yabo? So masibheka izinto ababezenza before and what we can do manje, ubuka ukuthi what can you compromise? Yabo? If you are coming across a wealthy man that is influential,
Yeah.
and your desire is to be an activist and advocate for abantu marginalized,
Yeah.
and there's this, you know, man that can fund and assist you, and you have this passion. Maybe it's imperfect.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's loud when it speaks to you. And can you compromise lezo zinto for your passion? Uyabo? Makuthi manje wena, you want this guy to be all of this, and then you will find a guy who's all of this, but that cannot provide for you.
Ish.
Yabo?
But do you think ukushintsha kosiko over the time, mhlampe the invasion of technology with the social media be what it is right now? Do you think it has contributed kakhulukazi ekutheni ufice umuntu wesifazane esekwazi ukupicture lo muntu lo wesilisa amfunayo ngoba naku uthola space walker uthe a man must, indoda kumele ibe nalo? Do you think social media and this invasion of internet has contributed ukuthi uthando noma imfuno zothanda ama desires abe ngendlela ngakhona manje?
Absolutely. I think that's why it's important, because it's important to understand yourself. This is both good and bad, because yes, we are dinga ukubona ade omunye umhlaba.
Yeah.
And so that you look at impilo iphilayo wena and the people that you entertain. Uyabo? Ukuthi, can I do better? Uyabo? And then you find on the internet, actually there is better.
Yeah.
Uyabo? Ukuthi wena la uphila khona, there are only this type of man. So it makes you dream bigger.
Yeah.
You know? But at the same time, it gives you that sense of a false sense of having many options.
Yeah.
Yabo?
Yeah.
Because noma babona labo bantu bangangaphili in your space and might take your time ukuthi uhlangane nabo. You might not even meet them in your life. Yabo? So I think again it depends on the individual ukuthi what is it that they really want. But I like that social media gives you option and it shows you a different world. Ukuthi, actually, I saw this woman, Etsy, they've been married with her husband for 30 years.
Yeah.
And they've never had an argument. They've never had an argument. And in that comment section, there were other women who were attesting to that. I've been married for 5 years. I've been married for 10 years. I've never had an argument. But umuntu okhulele lokishini and you're surrounded by this man, uhlezi uzwa kamakhelwane, you know, umakhelwane ethethisa unkosikazi wakhe nani, that has become a norm for you, you know, but it's not something that you desire. And so the internet shows you that actually there are men that will never raise their voice on you. It exists out there, you know, and maybe pray for it, manifest it. If that's what you desire, you might get it.
Kodwa kunento ethi since abantu abaningi besifazane in particular sebebhayisa kakhulu uthando labo on the material things, ukuthi ubani kumele angenzeni, hayi ngiyamshiya uJames because he can't afford 1 no 2 no 3. Kuthiwa ama relationship amaningi awasalast just because of that. Would you attest to that?
You know, what I'd say is, because now women can afford, into eyenza ukuthi eqaleni, you know, masibuka i-generation yogogo bethu ukuthi babengasebenzi, kwakubaba babesebenza, ngisho babe methisile amakhelwane noma ehambe wayohlala eGoli waba nomunye umndeni, mayibuya ekhaya ngoba vele uma akasebenzi, he's the only source of income. Uma uzokubekezela lokho noma ugogo uzokubekezela lokho. Right now women don't have to, because they have options, they are working, they can afford the lifestyle that they want. And if you look at the latest stats, more women are buying cars, more women are buying houses. Actually, more women have money manje than men. And what is frustrating, I think, for men, ukuthi, they've been told ukuthi they need to provide, and that what makes them a man, and they do not invest in other aspect abo as humans. Umuntu, you'd find that umuntu unemali, kodwa akwazi ukukhuluma, akana similo, akana discipline, une addiction, uyindoda nje eyisibotho, kodwa uhluke ngokuthi unemali kuphela, but ngokomqondo nangokuyiphatha akayona indoda. Yayizwa leyo nto? So when I'm a woman and I can afford myself, I don't have to tolerate that kind of a man. Ngizoyenza leyo ndoda, ngisho inemali nginayo neyami imali, yabo? So I don't have to tolerate that kind of a man. And so the challenge is, now women don't need men. Sengikhuluma in terms of finances and providing. They don't need men. So they choose men because they want to. And ama-criteria abawasebenzisayo for ukuchoose lo muntu wesilisa, it's not going to be based on money. It's going to be based on character. It's going to be based on appearances. It's going to be based on any other thing but money.
But you're speaking for a certain class of women,
Yeah.
For which there are those that are chasing money. There are a lot of them, millions maybe of them.
Yeah.
Abafuna ukubheka ukuthi unani ukuze avumelane nalento le, ukuthi uzokwazi yini ukumprovide, ukuthi mase nithandana uma ecele iwivo intoni fanele ukwenze lokho. Once you are unable to do that, then that person will just walk away.
I mean, that's what they do. That's what men do as well. A man, they choose a woman based on their preferences. And so it's only fair that also women choose men based on their preferences.
Yeah, but asibuyele ekutheni kuyinto right yini ukuzisebenzisa wena as umuntu wesifazane njenganethuluzi lokuqoqa imali. Knowing very well ukuthi usebenzisa umzimba wakho, usebenzisa ubuwe. Because obviously I am Sabel.
Yeah.
You won't get what you want from Sabel. Uze uyifuna ku-James. Ungayitholi ku-James. Uyakunhlanhla futhi.
No, Ima, Sabelo, akuqondi umbuzo wakho. Umbuzo wakho ukhuluma ngothando in general, noma usukhuluma ngabantu besifazane nama-choices abawenzayo. Umbuzo wakho uthini?
No, because usuke wafika kwi-position yama-choices nama-preferences akho.
Yes.
Then ngase ngiba sekutheni if we were to speak ngalaba abangekho kule class oyicategorize ekuwukuthi bona nje basebenza ngokuthi unani, that's why I am.
Okay. Ukusebenza ngokuthi unani, nakule class ade ngikhuluma ngayo bengikhuluma ngokuthi basebenza nabo ngokuthi unani, yabo? And nalaba abangenamali, they work on the same principles, ukuthi bona abanamali. And because abanamali, abanye abantu besilisa would assume or would want labo bantu besifazana to settle for whatever, to have ama-preferences athandwa yibona ngoba bethi abanamali. Yayizwa lento engishoyo?
Yeah.
And those women, they can decide ukuthi no, ukuthi anginamali, as a woman I'm resourceful because I'm a woman. By the virtue ukuthi ngumuntu wesifazane, I already have value, yabo? So I can decide ukuthi this man he's not the type of man that I want. Regardless of where I am financially empilweni. And that's okay. It's my personal preference. Yayizwa leyo nto. Uthi ku-right.
But that being a gold digger, by the way. Ukuthi ngoba naka akanayo imali akwazi ukunika lezi zinto lezo zifuna. You're a gold digger.
No, but what's wrong with being a gold digger?
What's wrong?
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
That means you have repositioned from the nature, which I mean, uthando, it's just based on companionship, which you are not. I'll say
We had this conversation earlier on. I'm not sure if you got me. Earlier on, ngithe mina, ama relationship, kusukela mzukwana, they were based on ama materials. Ukuthi ngaleso sikhathi kwangeyona imali. Makuthiwa indoda, kuthiwa indoda inhle ngeenkomo zayo. Babekhuluma ngama material. Babengasho ukuthi indoda ubuhle bendoda kwakuyizenzo zayo, kwakuyinkomo. Uyayizwa lento engishoyo?
Yeah.
Namanje that principle still applies. Okwenza ukuthi kube frustrating ukuthi sine unemployment rates high, ukuthi amathuba, especially for the black man and in the black society, you know, we don't have opportunities. We don't have the things that esibona, you know, women from other countries, about driver, Porsche, you know. So that makes it frustrating. And that frustration should not be, you know, projected onto a black woman because it's nature. It should be projected okay, because manje thina as black men sicindezelekile and we can't provide for our women. What do? Don't ask women not to don't tell women ukuthi they should not ask to be provided for. Ask yourself ukuthi, what can we do to be able to provide for our women?
But actually, let's just, I mean, zoom back a little bit, maybe 25 to 30 years ago, a generation ebekade ikhona. You wouldn't find umuntu omtshela ukuthi uyamthanda. Umntwana wamtshela ukuthi uyamthanda. Obvious, into yokuqala azoyicabanga ukuthi okay, mhlambe lo muntu ufuna ukungenza umfazi wakhe, right? Let's put it right there. Ngihleli nawe usungifuna zonke lezi zinto lezi for which I should be saving so that ngizothumela omalume kini. That's why iphuzu lami lithi it seems like there's no, I mean, a position whereby sithi kusanothando la. Ngathi vele akekho nanomuntu osafuna ukuthi aye kamuntu abe nothando olukhona, abe nento emhlanganisayo nomuntu. But it's all about mhlambe living for today and getting what I want for that time, then I move on.
Okay, how do you define uthando? Let's do that. How do you define uthando when?
Uthando ngokwami. Okay, yeah. Umuntu understanda, umuntu okuthandayo okokuqala, that means we appreciate, right? From where you are, from what you have, we appreciate konke lo. Umuntu futhi ofuna ukubuilda nawe. Uma ngabe kuukuthi you've got a certain vision, then you know ukuthi it's a person that you can count on ukuthi umuvele to that direction, for which izinto esingasaziboni. Umuntu uyatabalasa ula eduze kwakho, you know, like they would just, I mean, I don't understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Umkhetha kanjani umuntu ozomthanda?
Sometimes isikhathi asisekho manje, right? Ngizokusho lokho, isikhathi asisekho, so abantu abasenaso lesikhathi sakudala sokuthi ngizomfunda, ngizokuhlala ngenzansi kwakubo ngimbone ukuthi ubehave kanjani. You just meet somebody here in town, muhle uzenzile, you know, approach, then you start, I mean, going out for coffees, blah blah blah, kanjalo. You know, you just build, I mean, out of the little things ukuthi okay, ngathi ku right lo, kodwa utho ukuthi awumazanga kahle, you know. But engizama ukusho nje ukuthi umuntu umkhetha because umbone ngaleso sikhathi wambuka wamthanda, kodwa kuzokwakho uthando. It is that little things ezizo add up while you guys are spending time together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you see this beautiful woman, you go to her because you're attracted to her.
Precisely.
Yeah. She was minding her own business, not being attracted to you. Hey, yela kona, and you disturb her. Then she looks at you.
Yeah.
she looks at how you speak to her,
Yeah.
and maybe you drive a nice car,
Yeah.
and then she's like, okay, yeah, you can have my number. I'm also
Yeah.
curious,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
She has her own thing.
Yeah.
Wena ubuke izinto ekade eyigqokile, ubuke ubuyena,
Yeah.
wa-attractwa yilokho.
Mm-hmm.
Naye uma ekhuluma nawe ngoba benga-attractekanga wena, kukhona izinto anazo yena,
Une-list yakhe.
yes, une-list yakhe azoyibuka ukuthi ikhona yini la kuwena. And uma ingekho leyo list leyo musokuphatheka kabi mangakufuni, awunayo le list le, angithi nawe umkhethe ngoba ebene-list wena ekuchazayo. Hayibo. What is this?
Okay, ku-produce ukhona umbuzo khona la.
What is this?
Mhlawumbe into engafisa ukuyibuza nje mina abantu besimame njengawo nabantu ekuyibo isikhathi esiningi abadecidayo. Indoda yezishele ibona abadecidayo. Ngathi yibo ababa nesandla, indoda iyaqala uyogcinayo. Mhlambe lokho akwenzi yini ukuthi isikhathi esiningi izinto ziye kwi direction yabesimame ngoba uba nesikhathi esiningi sokuanalyze yena.
Okay, ngicela uqale phansi umbuzo wakho.
Njenga wena mawushelwa nje ushelwa umuntu, angithi uzobheka izinto eziningi, uzothatha kakhulu nakushoyo, ayithi uyambuza uyasebenza ndoda. Chaza njengokuthi wena uyothatha isinqumo sokugcina ukuthi hayi ngiyakuthanda asijole, akwenzi yini ukuthi lokho ube ne-upper hand ngoba usuke so analyze yonke into oyidingayo kuyena?
What is wrong if I have an upper hand? What's the issue if I have an upper hand?
It's not wrong, but already udecide so ubonile ukuthi unani akanako ukuthi unani akanako ukuthi, of which lokho for amadoda agcine wona mhlambe engenayo upper hand kangako ngoba wena uzavele so uyazi ukuthi yini nani edingayo.
They don't have to. Do they have to? They don't have to. They don't have to have an upper hand.
But obvious for naye umuntu wesilisa ukuthi aqhubeke naleyo relationship, you know, kufanele kube ukuthi ukwazile njengoba nawe usukuthole ithuba lokuthi umazi, so but uthola ukuthi uzongena ku relationship engakwazi, then uthola ukuthi nje in some few months nyana bona ukuthi wow, this is a living hell.
You know what I like about men? Ukuthi they always choose themselves.
Yeah.
So as soon as he realizes ukuthi this is a living hell, he's gonna leave.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Men always leave.
Yeah.
Akufani abantu besifazana because babuke leya list obakhombise bo yona eqaleni bayithanda, noma usushintshile usuveza ezinye izinto ophila nazo onazo, bayakubekezela ngoba babone leya list yaseqaleni abayithandile, yabo. Whereas umuntu wesilisa wabona enye into nje angasayithandi yena, he's not going to compromise, he's going to leave you. They leave families, they leave ingane, they will leave, yabo. So they're not victims, you know, in that
instance,
and context list ngayo. So they're not victims. They can always decide to leave. The same way women can decide to leave, yabo. Ukuthi nje it's unfortunate ukuthi for the longest time, abantu besifazana, they couldn't leave, and kusakhona emqondweni kwabo lokho ukuthi even when they free to leave, kodwa umuntu usaphila njengesiboshwa sokuthi kumele ngihlale lana, you know, because what are people going to say? Ngiphume emendweni, and women used to be shamed for that. Yabo, manje we accept it. That's why we embrace when a woman decides to leave marriage. We say we clap hands because abanye they don't make it out. Baphuma ngamabhokisi, yabo. And nalabo baphuma ngamabhokisi, basuke bekulo mqondo lo ukuthi bacabanga ukuthi they cannot leave ucabanga ukuthi kumele azambulale kanti you can always leave yabo and I think kubalekile for anyone to understand ukuthi you can always leave you can always start afresh like umusaphila you can always choose different you have a free will to make a different choice to choose a different partner to choose a different career to choose different friends it's unfortunate that you cannot choose family but you can also leave your toxic family you know there are people out there abaphila ngaphandle kwemindeni yabo toxic and because they decided to leave they were able to create a community that is healthy for them that makes them enjoy ukuphila because life is supposed to be pleasant you know
mhlambe another question asikhuluma kakhulu kunento ejwayelekile whereby umuntu wesilisa support umuntu wesimame mhlambe amfundise then meseqedi lo wesimame mesethola umsebenzi right then lo wesimama amshiye lo wesilisa mhlawumbe uthola lo wesilisa usebenza nje just umsebenzi osimple ongakhokheli kodwa akwazi ukumfundisa lo kuyinto ejwayelekile okuwukuthi okubi kwako sikubona kwenzeka kugcine kwenza abanye abantu besilisa babulala abantu besimama athi ngamfundisa useyangishiya ungathini comment yakho kuloko
my comment would be Leo, it's an unfortunate situation, ne? But again, talking about choosing different and making a different choice. You can always make a different choice. You don't have to kill that person because ubafundisele out of love. You are not forced to do that. And nabo they don't owe you.
Akamshiyanga ngade samfundisa. Wayishiya ngoba seqedile.
Ima phela ngisibuzile. Excuse me. Angisibuzile umbuzo. Let me answer. Ukuthi you don't own me. I don't owe you anything. Ukuthi udecide ukungifundisa. Yabo? Ukwenze lokho because ubuthanda and ubufisa ukuthi uinveste kwi-future yami
kwi-future yethu
okay kwi-future yethu kodwa engidecide ukwenza it's isinqumo sami yabo wena ongakwenza ukusihlonipha ukusihlonipha sibhlungu sinjalo you know let me tell you something mina there was a point where ngafica umuntu engangijola naye ngaleso sikhathi nomuntu wesifazane benqona embedeni and what had happened ukuthi kangisebenza ama shift yabo and nginawo nje umoya wokubamba izinto emoyeni sometimes yabo so ekseni mangiphuma kwe shift kube nomoya nje ukuthi angihambe ngiyomcheck yabo and I would call him to pick me up or ngizohamba ngiye khona and kwakunama taxi so mangifika kwashuthi vela sephumile ama taxi egcekeni kunemoto eyikhona yabo angiyazi le moto leya so I'm like okay ngingene angimfonelanga ngingqonqoze uhlezi kuvaliwe because again ukunama taxi and so he made sure ukuthi i-security is tight but ngalo la suku akazange key ngingqonqoze mase ngiphusha isicapha mangiphusha isicapha nabo balelele banqona
jeez
yabo and it's and what is this it's a chubby beautiful woman you know that he's sleeping with
their reaction umncoma nokumncoma
no
Ayikulimaza.
No, she was beautiful. Kithi. Ngehlisa umoya yabo.
Yeah.
Athuk angibuke. Athi hawu baby usubuyile emsebenzini.
Jeez.
Angibize ngo baby.
Ish.
Kithi mina, yeah. I'll wait for you outside. Yabo? Mese ngime outside. Mhlawumbe kuphela 5 minutes, yabo? Mese ngibe ngingqongqoza ngingasavuli ngqongqoza. Ase baby ngiyeza in ngisimna okay. And then he comes out. Yabo?
Yeah.
And it's a whole lot of things, you know, that he said nanani. But I had a conversation with him and we had planned a vacation ngaleso sikhathi. He had already booked. I liked him. I was with him because I liked him. And at that point, I decided to end the relationship.
Yeah.
A part of me said, let me go on a vacation with him. Yonke imali in. But enhlizweni yami I knew ukuthi like when I started, you know, the relationship nani, it was not about that. It felt good before that point, yabo.
Yeah.
So it would not feel good for me ukuthi ngiye naye ngizizwa ngalendlela engizizwa ngayo. So the best thing to do is to end the relationship. And that is the choice I decided upon right at that moment, yabo. Now back to the question of invest. And then umuntu wesifazana akushiye, you always have a choice, yabo. Now I could have decided ukuthi, you know, after being with you nani and this is how you do me and but I decided at that point ukuthi it was best to leave. You know?
Yeah.
And I respected myself enough to walk away at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. My last question. You are also an activist. Right now in South Africa, there's a lot of unrest that are happening with regards to illegal foreigners. Kuthini ukuphawula kwakho? What's your stand and what is your view?
My first ukuphawula kwabo koqala ukuthi abahambe. Illegal immigrants must leave our country. Illegal immigrants must leave South Africa. Ilokuqala ukuphawula kwami.
Yes.
Okunye ukuthi I'm also a businesswoman, just by the way. And I want to be successful in the business space. And my other ambition is to grow and support, you know, marginalized group and be a voice, you know, for the voiceless. But also uniting Africa, and expanding beyond South Africa and other African countries, where my business can influence positively and have other Africans lapho nabo ebesiza ama communities abo. But they can only do that, and that can only happen if the Africans that are in our country illegally go back to their own country. They face their government, you know, and resolve whatever issues they have with their government. They cannot do it here in South Africa. And Nati, we cannot grow as a people sisindelwa, you know, ibona, because sisindelwa yonke indawo, in public services, everywhere. They've infiltrated all the spaces in our country, all the departments, and logo kwenza resentment, and logo sengathi manje siyabazonda, of which we don't. Yabo, siyafisa ukuthi emazweni abo bahambe bayolungisa. Yabo, and we can support ama business of each other. Bangafuni ukuzovula ama business la when they can open ama-business emakubo nathi bafike bazo-investa la nathi sihambe siyo-investa kubona uyayizwa leyo nto and so it's sad ukuthi abayibuki ngaleyo ndlela bona bacabanga ukuthi we're trying to fight with them it's frustrating but siyizwe that has fought and won so many battles you know, and this country is fighting against illegal immigrants and it will win yabo and so I think it's important ubone ukuthi ku-register ukuthi labantu ngebalivumele lelizwe lilahleke ngebalivumele lelizwe ukuthi selithathe bazolilwela so do they want ukulwela izwe ngelona nelabo what don't they want to ukuthi bayigcine le energy bahambe nayo baye emazweni abo bafike balwe nabo that's how we're going to unite Africa and I like ukuthi kunama talks manje ukuthi nesadek ukuthi iye kukuthula kulama issues because laba bantu njengoba bebaleka lapha bafuna ama opportunities la uyabo so it's high time that African leaders hold each other accountable.
True.
You know? So we are at that point and I hope they use it wisely. But it's also to encourage, you know, South Africans, ukuthi, they mustn't tire. You know, this is our country and we have every right to fight for it. And it's sad, man. It's also very painful to see ukuthi they are activists that have lost their lives, you know, for advocating for this country. And I think it's something that needs to be dealt with.
Yeah.
And again, it's hard ukuthi udile nento kanjalo when you have millions of illegal immigrants, undocumented people, because uzoya kephi. Uyabona i-problem that we have ukuthi manje our people are being attacked in their own country for advocating for their own country. Yabo, this is when we need African leaders to say ababuye abantu babo. You know, it's frustrating and it's very complex. Illegal immigration, it's so complex because it's not only African, you know, leaders and African people that are benefiting lana. It's the West, you know. Yabo manje ukuthi you're seeing a lot of businesses are owned abelungu, you know, bedinwa, yabo. Uyababona ukuthi bavuka ubhejezana ukuthi kuthiwa ama illegal immigrants awahambe and umubuka ama states ethu ukuthi bekuthiwa the rich keep getting richer, the poor keep getting poorer, and nobody, you know, asked ukuthi why is this the case? Abelung, they kept getting richer because they were using illegal immigrants as slave. Bebakhokhela noma imalini, not respecting our labor laws. So now they getting mad because isiyaphela indaba ukuthi banama slaves. They should pay South Africans who are skilled but who know their worth and who have fought for this country to have the rights that they have, that they should exercise in their own country.
Oh, I also had that, like, he's selling perfumes. Awusibonisa sibona uphethe in love.
Okay, ngaphandle ukuthi uzwile wena ungizwa manje uthi ngingamlahle. Oh, must I come close to you?
No, from where I am, like, yeah, I could smell it.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I sell perfumes. I'm the founder of Space Walker Fragrances. This is our signature perfume, Somebody's Dream Girl. Wow. It's for the baddies.
I love the packaging, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's for the baddies, for women who want to take up space.
Yeah.
And initially the concept was the fact that, you know, I kept getting people saying, "Oh, you look like my dream girl, my dream girl."
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I'm somebody's dream girl. But I expanded on that concept to say, it shouldn't be about somebody's dream girl because it's a man. But now you should dream to be your dream woman.
Yeah.
Yabo?
Precisely.
So yeah, so this perfume is for you to smell good, but also to give you identity, to give you confidence, to feel that you can own space, you can take up space, you can live your dream, go live. And then I have spaces for men.
Yeah, spaces for men.
Because I appreciate good men and decent men so much. I created that perfume for men to feel confident and in tune with their masculine energy. And just walk in them and be badass man. And bangafuni validation from other men.
Yeah.
As ukuthi umuntu, just because I smell good, I feel good about myself as a man, and that is enough for me. Angidingi ukuyokuthokhela amanye amadoda. Yeah.
Yeah, sesivala nje mhlawumbe abantu abafisa ukuxhumana nawe ama social handles wakho ame kanjani?
Okay. Okokuqala, I'm a community radio broadcaster, so you can please listen to me on Eta Radio.
Yeah.
Every Saturday between 12 and 3. That's where I talk about, engaging issues, but I also promote local artists.
Yeah.
So also, if you're a local artist
Yeah.
and you're looking for a platform, yes, I open that platform for local artists. But mostly, aba nama sound are unconventional because there's a lot of hip hop, amagomo and piano. Like if you doing neo soul, if you're doing like all these sounds, jazz, angajwayelekile, especially for upcoming
Afro
artists.
jazz,
because it's hard for them to penetrate into the space.
Yeah.
So I create that space for them to say, okay, let's promote your music,
So bakuthola kanjani ke?
Yeah, and then you can also follow me on all my socials, Ngutho the Space Walker. So it's THOE, the Space Walker.
Nganza kwethu sivala kanjalo kuhlelo lwayo Durban Network la besifashelwe khona utho the Space Walker mahla ama fragrances akhe they just smell good. Mhlambe nami ngizoyithola, right?
Of course, you're gonna buy one,
Sponsor.
and also and if you also looking to purchase, you can follow me on TikTok. There is my number there. We are also working on the website for the fragrances. So soon there's gonna be a website where you can order on. But also thank you for inviting me. I loved it here. Hope we do this soon. That'd be nice.
Yeah, definitely. Really appreciate your time.
I appreciate you having me.
Nganza kwethu livala kanjalo uhlelo lwayo Durban Network. I am your host Usabela Nsizwa Ndabase le phansi emkhomazi. Thabake babonana baphinde babonana. Thank you.